the Xavier Musketeers welcomed in the Marquette Golden Eagles. This was the ranked versus ranked game on this Sunday, a Sunday that featured some Big Ten, but in the Big East, this was really the showcase game. Xavier 80, Marquette 76. Sean Miller's Xavier Musketeers have won 11 straight games. They are 7-0 in the Big East. Randolph, obviously everybody here and everybody in the college hoops world is going to say, well, we like Xavier, or wow, this is impressive. But how much are you buying in Xavier, not just for what they've done in the last month, but for what they could be come the most important time of year?
I think the scary thing about them is none of us thought they would be this good this early. And Sean was complaining about them defensively, thinking like, man, we got a long way to go. But they've been able to, as they're figuring things out, they've been able to win. I mean, like today, just balance scoring. They don't have to totally rely. They got consistency, but they're not relying on one guy to carry them all the time. They just got balance throughout their lineup. Their defense is getting better. We all know Sean's a hell of a coach. He might be National Coach of the Year right now. It's so early to tell, but no one expected this out of this team. And right now, like I said, they're top of the Big East right now. And I thought I had a good year. I didn't think they'd be at the top even this early.
They're also balanced. And you mentioned that they're not relying on one guy throughout the entirety of the season. And you saw that today. Souley Boum, who went 1 for 5 in the first half. And it's so hard. RC, this as a player, when you go 1 for 5 in the first half, it's like mentally, can you get back in it in the second half? And he comes out and he has 14 in the second half. He did a better job of kind of settling in and letting things come to him. But I've just been really impressed with the balance of the Xavier team as well. And like you said, no one knew they were going to be this good. So I think everyone's kind of like, we don't know what we're scouting right now because we just don't know what we're going to see on the floor. Now, I think as Big East play continues to go and they start to see some of these teams again, it's going to be a different game. But right now, Xavier is the team to beat.
6 players in double figures today. Jack Nunge, who was once at Iowa, he transferred into the Xavier program and has become a veteran leader for the Musketeers. 16 and 13 for him. Like you said with Souley Boum, he goes from really being a non-factor in the opening 20 minutes and ends up with 16 points, 5 assists. Kobe Jones with 13 points, 5 assists. Adam Kunkel with 12 points. Jerome Hunter adds 11. The point, look, they've got 6 legitimate double-figure options, not phony, not fraudulent. Like they already have 5 averaging in double figures. They lead the country in assists. There is a reasonable claim to make that Xavier's the best offensive team in college basketball as it stands today. There's a reasonable claim to make. And if they're not the best, they're right there because you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know who's going to be that guy down the stretch. And Sean Miller brought it up after this game of this is the second straight contest at the Cintas Center. They had Creighton on Wednesday, guys. And Creighton gave them a great game. Today, Marquette gave them a great game. I'll be curious, Megan, like you said, how does it work when they go on the road or when they see these teams a second time? And we can talk about that in conference play. But the big thing to me was Xavier out-rebounded Marquette 45-32. It's not like this team just has scoring. They actually do have an edge to them. And they've had multiple cases on this 11-game winning streak where they could have lost. But the coaching of Miller just seems to give them this challenge, this toughness that has edged other teams in the Big East and has led them to 7-0.
Not only are they rebounding the ball, by the way, 17 offensive rebounds today, but they're getting those boards in opportune times where it's just so deflating for your opponent that they're just kind of shoving it down your throat with their ability to rebound. They had 17 second chance points in this game, which obviously ended up being a huge difference for them down the stretch. But I think the ability to rebound offensively in opportune times has also been massive for them.
It's gonna travel well because again, we're talking about the ball movement. You can't simulate leading the nation in assists. With balanced scoring, because they're just attacking you, and it's just unselfish basketball. It's a lot. You preach it. There's so many coaches and clubs that would love to be doing that right now. They're just not. They don't have the ability to. Some guys don't have high enough IQ to do it, and they just have a roster full of guys that are buying in. They're getting better. You don't want to dare say they're peaking, and there's going to be adjustments. They're not going to go undefeated in this league. The top 4 teams are too good. there's going to be some defeats on the road. Somebody will get up for him. But again, they got a closer. Say what we want. He would be on my all-college name team right now. Anyway, I love the name Souley Boum. I love the name. I love his game. He hit a dagger tonight with about 20, I think it was about 20, 30 seconds left in the game. He hit the go-ahead basket. Just, it's just been a blessing. I know Sean was worried about that PG position when the season started. He's been that and then some. Credit to him and credit to Sean Miller and that staff. They're having a hell of a year right now, and I see nothing slowing them down. They're not going to run away with the Big East title. I still think Providence, when they get a healthy Bynum back, will have something to say about it. But they're right there. I mean, I don't see them falling any more than top 2 or 3 spots.
Can you hear Rob Douster's frustration?
Oh, he's sick right now. He's sick right now. Rob is sick. I was so hoping Rob would just get on tonight, but he's terrified. He doesn't want to get on the show. He probably was supposed to be here and called in sick. He called in sick. He's been giving me crap all year when they were the best team in the country. He rose to number 2. Now he's running. He can't hide. He's hiding somewhere.
He's running.
He's hiding somewhere.
I think at one point he said this is the national championship team.
Oh, he had his
like November 20th.
He was shaking his pom-poms. He had his pom-poms.
He was wearing his UConn jersey.
I mean, we obviously know this is going to change tomorrow when the AP poll comes out.
Yeah.
But that being said, UConn had a number 6 next to their name on Monday of last week.
Mm-hmm.
They are 4-4 in the Big East. They're 4-4 in the Big East. They fall today to St. John's at home. Obviously, all 4 of their losses have come in conference play.
Yeah.
And we'll get to them in a few moments, but we do want to get to our conversation with the man that you said is an all-name team member in college basketball. And if you liked his name, you're going to like his personality too, because he pictured this. He was an afterthought guy at UTEP. People didn't think much of him, but he's transferred up to a power conference, and he has made the most of his opportunity. Here's my one-on-one conversation with Souley Boum. He's leading scorer, and today he went for 16 points, 5 assists, as Xavier beats Marquette 80-76. I'm talking about Souley Boum. Souley, you come up with the shot of this game with Osole Ighodaro on you. You've talked about the big moments before with me this season.
Yeah.
But where does that come from? The ability to knock down the big-time shot?
It just comes from hard work and preparation. I work hard on my game every day. I feel like it's deja vu. We're here talking about it again. I'm saying the same thing, but it really is, man. I mean, it's all the work that I put in. I put in the work, and I'm just when the time is right, I'm ready to go and deliver.
When you transfer into Xavier, you obviously had a picture in your head of what it could be like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But how does the reality compared to what you thought it would be?
I mean, I know what I had, the vision I had in my head, and I know what it would look like, and me taking the charge of this team, leading this team, doing what I'm doing, I envisioned all of this for me, really. I mean, I know a lot of people, naysayers out there, they were saying, oh, you can't do this, you can't be the point guard, and all that stuff, man, but I didn't really pay it no mind because I know the hard work that I put in and how much I work on my craft, and my teammates and my coaches believe in me, so I know what I could do on this level, and I just, when you work hard every day, things take care of itself.
Hard work.
Yep.
And then playing for Sean Miller.
Yeah.
How much has that made you see the game differently?
Man, I see why he's won so many games, man. He's a magnificent coach. I mean, he has us, not only me, but our team so locked in and prepared for everything that we're going to see, not even just playing the game, but physically and mentally. And he's just so sharp with everything he does. He has us ready. He doesn't let us get complacent, and he knows that we can continue to do special things, but we have to continue to stay sharp and stay focused and not just get satisfied.
Everybody talks about how great of an offensive team you are, and there's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But what's it say about this team that when you need a stop, you find a way to get it?
Yeah, I mean, we like I said last time, we made the stops in timely moments today. I mean, that's what we got to do to be a good team. So, they say our defense is this and that, but we got the stops today to win the game, and we just got to continue to make those stops throughout the rest of the season.
I'm always curious. It's a Sunday.
Yes, sir.
What's Souley Boum doing the rest of the day today?
Man, my mom's in town, so I'm going to kick it with my mom. She out here. We gonna go do something, but yeah, my mom's here, so I'm gonna have her company, and I'm just enjoy my mama, man. So I'm gonna appreciate time with her.
Have we tried Skyline Chili?
Oh nah, I don't know.
That ain't happening?
Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know about Skyline.
Hey, last one here.
Yes, sir.
11 straight wins.
Yeah.
Have you ever been a part of something like this?
I never in my life. Never in my life. I dreamed of being on teams like this and going on winning streaks like this, but it's just amazing to be a part of, and it's just credit to our coaching staff and the work that we put in, and our team just being locked in every day. So we just gotta continue to keep it going, not get complacent.